Katrina to do a special song in Raees. Deepika is now part of Sultan opposite Salman. Twinkle Khanna and Chetan Bhagat have a Twitter war. Saif and Shahid to be co-stars. Hi guys, I'm Caitlin and let's kick off the weekend with a piping hot episode of 9XC.com The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar, I'm a superstar. 9XC.
So it's no big secret that special songs increase the popularity of a film. And when it's a top heroine grooving, the song is sure to be a guaranteed hit. Especially when it's a name like Katrina Kaif. Earlier, rumor mill said that Katrina would play the female lead opposite Shah Rukh Khan in Raees. But those reports turned out to be false. 9XC.com has learned that the buzz is that Katrina will actually be doing a special song and dance number in Raees. Every time Katrina has slipped on her dancing shoes for a special song, she has sizzled on screen. Katrina is likely to do a special song is about a bootlegger in Gujarat whose business is threatened by a straightforward police officer and stars Shah Rukh Khan, Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Mahira Khan. In both Chikni Chameli and Sheila Ki Jawani, Katrina swayed from high above. We wonder what's next in store. The last time Shah Rukh and Katrina shared screen space was in Jab Tak Hai Jaan, and this time their equation will be very different. But right now it's time for Deepika Padukone to enjoy her status as the numero uno actress in Bollywood. And it's only getting better for her. Buzz is that last Friday, Deepika agreed to be part of Yash Raj film Sultan. The man opposite her is none other than Salman Khan. There was a lot of speculation and a lot of back and forth of will she, won't she, but now Deepika has indeed agreed to be part of Ali Abbas Zafar Sultan, starring Salman. Finally, Deepika and Salman will be seen together on screen. She's been wanting to work opposite him forever. We got an indication of their chemistry at an awards function. I mean, Salman bit the train of Deepika's dress. That's gotta mean something, right? Deepika and Salman have missed quite a few chances of working together. Buzz is that Deepika was to star opposite Salman in Prem Rathan Dhan Payo, but the role finally went to Sonam. Even in Bajirao Mastani, Bajirao was to be played by Salman. They might miss their chance yet again in Karan Johar's Shuddhi, as the fate of the film is undecided. But with Deepika as part of Sultan, that's yet another Khan she would be working with. And even her fans would like to see her with the rock star Salman, won't you? Send in your wishes and thoughts on Deepika with Salman at 9XC The Show with hashtag Deepika with Salman. Tell us more on facebook.com/9XC. This girl is really living her dream. And now that she's in such a good mood, our guess is that she's more willing to forgive and forget. When Deepika won the Best Actress trophy for Happy New Year at an awards function, she dedicated it to Kangana Ranaut for Queen. Now that's super sweet, right? But Kangana did not think so. In a recent interview, Kangana said that actors like Amitabh Bachchan, Priyanka Chopra, Shah Rukh, Aamir and Salman Khan called her directly, but Deepika never did. This created a lot of buzz within the industry. But Deepika set the record straight this time by directly calling Kangana. Kangana told a section of the media, "Deepika called me and clarified that she had no personal equation with me to make a direct call. Also, I explained to her how it would have been unjust for me to publicly acknowledge an award from her when I have decided not to attend any award functions. It was an emotional and heartfelt conversation. I appreciate that she called me. She is truly courteous and very emotional, and I just love that." Now, this seems like it must have been quite a conversation, so we decided to get Deepika's side of the story.
It really surprises me that it's a very personal conversation between two people, so how it goes out sometimes, I find that really amusing and fascinating. Having said that, yes, it was a very, very personal conversation, so I wouldn't want to discuss the details of the conversation. I think it's important for her and me to know where we stand in our relationship and in our equation. And I'll leave it at that.
Is Deepika suggesting that Kangana should have kept their conversation private and not spoken to the media about this? Wonder how this new development will affect their equation. And we've got more on Deepika in just a bit. She talks exclusively to 9XC.com for her upcoming film Piku. So while Deepika and Kangana are trying to have a semblance of friendship, Karan Johar is doing just the opposite. Now, if you are a part of Bollywood and you matter, you must be friends with Karan Johar. You must have definitely attended his parties that take place almost every other day. That means you guys are friends, right? But does he consider you his friend?
बॉलीवुड में किसके फ्रेंड्स होते हैं? इंसान होते हैं, फ्रेंड्स नहीं होते हैं। वो क्या कहेंगे, वो तारीफ मुंह पे तो तारीफ ही करते हैं, फिर ट्विटर पे लिख लेते हैं अगर कोई खराब बात करनी हो या पीठ के पीछे।
Heard that? Karan said that there are no friends in the industry, only people, and they also backbite. Was Karan being honest, or was he just sending out mixed signals? After all, the biggest names in Bollywood are constantly trooping in and out of Karan's place after partying the night away. Karan even had his show Coffee with Karan, where famous faces said the most controversial things. Now, they would not have been so open if Karan was not their friend. And Karan is forever doling out hugs and kisses to those who he meets at events. Is he saying that all of this is just a farce? Karan, that was quite a statement to make. Coming up, Deepika and Shoojit Sircar in an exclusive chat with 9xe.com. Is Virat shopping for Anushka? After that break, it's now time for us to meet a very special actor-director duo on 9xe.com, the show. Deepika Padukone and Shoojit Sircar have their film Piku coming up. 9xe.com met up with them for a chat filled with many emotions.
After Madras Cafe, I had nothing to do because I was such a sensitive film I had done. I was exhausted after Madras Cafe. Then one day again, like Vicky Rona, my writer Juhi Chaturvedi called me up. And he said, I have got this film, it's about a father and a daughter and bit of a bowel problem. So I what is this film? What is this film, father, daughter, bit of a bowel problem? And then we started working on it. Then, me and Juhi started working on the script, and then we started, and then we took a lot of, from our own life, from myself, from her parents, from her grandfather, from my wife. उसके भी कुछ thoughts हैं जो फिल्म में हैं, so it's a मिल के then we started tying this film together. There are many days that's happened. Just she told, I also just remembered that she came on just a clothes she normally wears as Deepika.
My own sweatshirt or my own jeans or my own kurta or my own chappals or whatever,
And I would say, okay, let's start. So it's costumes. I said, no, this is Piku. So that's how it all started. And obviously she is not from what you call Bollywood. She is from Bangalore, and she's got her own family. She's got her own roots there. So I think I think something she brings with her, that milieu, that genre, that family. I think that also makes a lot of sense.
I think if I had to work on anything, it was certain characteristics of Piku, body language, the way she speaks. But the morals and the values that the Bhaskar family has is something that I definitely identify with, and I'm pretty sure the whole country is going to identify with. It's very, very rooted, very, very relatable. So in that sense, no, I didn't have to adapt to anything in that sense.
Whenever you see an effortless performance, that doesn't mean that the effort has not gone behind. There is a huge preparation goes into it. It's just not maybe physical. A lot of people act with a lot of physicality. It is in your mind which you are playing in the character all the time, and you live with it and you live with it. That's how an effortless performance comes. Effortless is not that's kuch kiya nahi hai and you just it happens. No, it needs a lot of preparation from inside to come and be that effortless.
One, I think I've been lucky. Two, I think it's my gut instinct. I think it's for me it's very important to enjoy the people that I'm working with. Script and all, of course, is a given. The script, the director, I think these things are given. But I think it's also important to enjoy the process of filmmaking and to enjoy the people that you're working with, to work with like-minded people. And when I say like-minded, I mean everyone who comes on with some sort of positivity towards the film. There's no formula to a successful film. And you just have to go with your instinct.
And I think at the end of the day, it is the music inside you, it is the art inside you which compels you to do something, that I should do this, which is not, you cannot describe in words, it's inside you.
I think I enjoyed this experience much more because I think I've evolved as a person. I think I'm more comfortable with my craft today. So I definitely valued this experience more than, say, the first time around, where I think I was just so new to everything myself that it was all a blur.
For me, it's obviously another opportunity to work with him. I mean, it's always a pleasure and a delight to work with him. Because the way he works, his preparation, his love towards the director and the film and the script writer and the co-actor. Everything is to learn this from, because he's the oldest in the industry, almost 45 years. So it's a delight experience, and he is an addiction. So whatever we say, so you normally want to work with him and you want to write for him.
I wouldn't say pressure. Of course, all of us working, whether you've come from a hit film or a flop film, the point is that you want every film of yours to do well. You put in the same amount of hard work and energy and effort, the same kind of honesty towards every film that we make. And so obviously I hope that this film does as well or even better than my earlier films, and I think that's the only pressure. Expectation and all of that, of course, it's all there, but it's not something that I bog myself down with. I'm aware that there is expectation, but having said that, I think most importantly, you have to enjoy yourself and your own experiences before you can pass that on to anyone else.
I have no pressure, so I can walk out from here and go to Kolkata and live all my life. I have no pressure. And any idea strikes me, and I think there's an insight to that film, and I think I can 2 hours I'll hold you and make you sit. I'll do that film. I'm in no pressure that I'll go out and I have to do one more film. Otherwise, I would have made Vicky Donor Part 2 3 years back. So I'm not. People are every day calling me, sit around make Vicky Donor Part 2. I said, no, let me make Madras Cafe Part 2. I'm not, unless an idea strikes. So this idea struck. I liked it and I presented it to them. I said, let's do it, and we all did it.
Don't you think Deepika shares good chemistry with her on-screen father, Big B? Share your thoughts with us at 9XE The Show with #Deepiku. Talk to us on facebook.com/9XE. Now, moving on, Virat Kohli should have his hands full, what with the IPL on in full flow, but seems the young cricketer has his girl in mind everywhere he goes. The cricketer was recently spotted checking out high-end handbags at the Bengaluru airport. Our guess is that he could have been shopping for his lady love. So if you see Anushka sporting a new handbag, you know who bought it for her. If indeed he was shopping for her, it's cute that he wants to do sweet little things for her. We just hope Anushka likes Virat's choice of ladies' accessories. Now, is there a lesson for Ranbir and Katrina here? Should they learn to be comfortable enough in their relationship to be so open about it?
Yes.
But now, what's all out in the open is Twitter war between Twinkle Khanna and Chetan Bhagat. What happens when you get two very opinionated people exchanging barbs on Twitter? Well, you get a very entertaining Twitter war. Twinkle Khanna, one of the most outspoken and highly entertaining Twitterati, was asked what she felt about Chetan Bhagat, who needs no introduction, judging the Nach Baliye dance reality show. She replied in classic Twinkle fashion, "I do. He gets to judge Nach Baliye and I get to judge if that gross thing on my floor is dog puke or poop." Chetan replied with a, "Well, I'd say you have the bigger challenge, girl. By the way, how do you tell the difference between the two anyway?" Somewhere along the line, Twinkle talked about how Chetan could write a book about almost anything, which was met with a backhanded self-joke by Chetan, which went something like this. "You nailed it. It is YOLO. Nobody offered me Barsat or Badshah, else, you know." To that, Twinkle commented on the physique and the look of the half-girlfriend author. Well, if you were taller, had more hair, you could have got Bobby Deol's role, and if you were way cooler, then SRK would be jobless. But Chetan put the banter to rest with this tweet. Okay, seriously guys, was just a fun banter with @MrsFunnybones. She is fun and has a sense of humor in her tweets. Silly to read more into it. Seems the two quite enjoyed the ribbing they gave each other, and so did we. Saif and Shahid team up for a film despite troubled history. This is 9XE.com The Show, and we recently watched the Akshay Kumar starrer Gabbar is back. And here are our thoughts on the film.
Hello, मेरा नाम है प्रबुद्ध दाइमा
And I am Nafisa Sharma.
और हमने देखी गब्बर is back.
This is a story of a common man who loses his family due to corruption. He takes the law into his own hands और उसके बाद क्या होता है जानने के लिए देखिए Gabbar is back.
तो फिल्म में है अक्षय कुमार.
So I'm a huge Akshay Kumar fan and I think
Oh really? Oh, मुझे तो पता ही नहीं था.
And everything he did on screen was brilliant. Every dialogue was a Siti Bajao dialogue. Shruti Hassan.
Now the last time we saw her, she did D-Day, and now she's doing Gabbar is back. Now you're beautiful, you're talented. I mean, why would you do a movie like D-Day and then just be like an eye candy in something like Gabbar is back? Please, you're better than this, yaar. Suman Talwar.
I think he has done 100% justice to his character and now I'm really scared of you. And Sunil Grover.
Now, you've seen him play this female character in this TV show and he's funny, and now here he's doing something quite serious and I enjoyed it. Job well done, bro. Nafisa, your favorite song of the film?
So I like two tracks in this album. One is the title track, which is Gabbar is back, and the other one is Teri Meri Kahani.
Aao Raja, Chitrangada Singh in Upset. Nafisa, overall, what do you think of the film?
I think as an audience, I was thoroughly entertained. Akshay Kumar, you're just pure awesomeness, and I give it a 180 Monday evening watch.
I'll tell you what, the movie is a remake of this 2002 movie, Tamil movie called Ramana. Now, I'm just hoping that at some point of time, this fad of remaking Telugu movies or Tamil movies or Malayalam movies to make more money will eventually end and better movies are made. But having said that, it was still entertaining, so can't complain. So, on the hot slot, I give Gabbar is back 2 thumbs up.
And I give it 3 thumbs up.
So, ये थी हमारी विशेष टिप्पणी on Gabbar is back.
And don't forget कि हम movie critics नहीं हैं, हम movie buffs हैं.
जी हाँ, and now to say goodbye, गब्बर के बैग के साथ आप मेरा बैग भी देखिए.
So those were our views on Gabbar is back. Did you see Gabbar is back? Share your views at 9XC The Show with hashtag Gabbar is back, my review. Tell us more on facebook.com/9XC. Now, Katrina might have had a small part in the film, but it's her husband Saif Ali Khan who's all set to play a big role in Vishal Bharadwaj's next. But that's not the shocker. Guess who his co-star is? It's Shahid Kapoor. A few episodes ago, 9XC.com told you that Hrithik Roshan has been instrumental in patching up Saif and Shahid. And now there's news that the two will do a movie together. Saif and Shahid have a troubled history that goes by the name of Kareena Kapoor. Rumour has it that while Kareena was in a committed relationship with Shahid, she began work on Tashan with Saif. That's when things began to go downhill for Kareena and Shahid. But now looks like both Saif and Shahid have moved on and are working together. Seems both couldn't resist the temptation of working with Vishal Bharadwaj, the man who has taken both their careers to new levels with Omkar and Haider. Looks like Bollywood is learning the art of burying the hatchet and becoming comfortable with the current partners of their exes. Decked out in their finery, Sonam Kapoor and Katrina Kaif were seen hugging each other at a recent event. The two don't just have the event in common, but also someone who is having a big film coming out this month. Now, we're not going to keep you guessing. The man in question is Ranbir Kapoor. Sonam and Ranbir were a rumoured couple during their Sawariya days. They had much in common then. Both were star kids who were debuting together in the same film. But that fizzled out. Ranbir then moved on to Deepika, and after their breakup, he's now in a steady relationship with Katrina. So Deepika's relationship with Katrina might still be iffy, but she's all hugs and kisses when it comes to her current ex. Deepika and Anushka Sharma found time to bond when they came across each other at an industry meeting with the I&B minister. Wonder what Ranveer Singh thinks about this. After all, he used to date Anushka and is now in a mushy-gushy relationship with Deepika. It's refreshing to see Bollywood finally being mature about dealing with sticky situations like these, and just basically not being stuck up. Coming up, Sachin Tendulkar is one annoyed man. Find out why. break ke baad, welcome back to 9xe.com the show. Chetan Bhagat's bestseller Half Girlfriend was definitely a movie in the making. There have been rumors about who'd play the female lead in the movie. While that news is still not out, 9xe.com has it that the lead male character, Madhav, will be played by Varun Dhawan, who is on quite a roll in his career at the moment. Female lead is yet to be decided, but Kriti Sanon fueled rumors that she'd play the lead when she was launching the book wearing a dress inspired by its cover designed by Masaba. But Alia Bhatt left her fans confused when she posted the cover of her book on the Twitter account, leaving them wondering whether the highway girl was in talks to play the lead. Varun Dhawan has had a good run at the box office and is somewhat of a lucky charm for Balaji Telefilms, who will be helming the movie. He gave Balaji their highest grossing film of 2014, Main Tera Hero. Will Varun and Balaji be able to recreate the magic once again? That remains to be seen. Now, moving on from that story, let's check out what's been happening in Hollywood. The dreamy Ian Somerhalder broke a few hearts when he made it official with girlfriend Nikki Reed. The pair, who have each played vampires, Ian in the TV series The Vampire Diaries and Nikki in Twilight, tied the knot recently. And if you're wondering what the theme was, sorry to tell you it was not vampire related. They had a traditional wedding with Nikki dressed in white. The two have been dating for around 9 months, and Ian popped the question 4 months ago. Famous names like Lea Michele were present at the ceremony that took place in California. Nikki has been previously married, and Ian has dated his Vampire Diaries co-star Nina Dobrev. Nina even posted a message the day Ian and Nikki got married. Positivity, love, happiness. That is what I'm sending out into the universe. May your day be filled with it. Namaste. Could this be for the couple? If it is, then it's super sweet of Nina. Now on to our next story. Sachin Tendulkar basked in the warmth of his birthday wishes that he was flooded with just a few days ago. But spoiling his party were rumors that his daughter Sara will make her acting debut opposite Shahid Kapoor. The Master Blaster did not find the overenthusiastic reports about Sara's debut entertaining and voiced, or rather typed, his displeasure on Twitter, as you read on 9xe.com. In fact, this is one of the very few times that the god of cricket used strong language while voicing his displeasure. This is what he had to say on Twitter. My daughter Sara is enjoying her academic pursuits, annoyed at all the baseless speculation about her joining films. I mean, after all, Sara is still a teenager. Of course, she'll be concentrating on studying. She has a while to go before she picks a career. But Sara is not the only one to be debuting in Bollywood. Remember the last time such rumors surfaced about Boney Kapoor and Sridevi's daughter Janvi? Her famous parents were not happy with this news. Sridevi had then said that she does not want her daughter joining films this early on. After all, Sridevi began her career at the age of 4. So those rumors were just that. Recently, Amrita Singh was angry about rumors that her daughter, Sara Ali Khan, was about to debut in Bollywood. While the possibility of Sara joining films is high given her family pedigree, Father Saif was quoted by a section of the media as saying, "Yes, she wants to join films, but currently she is at Columbia and doing very well, and I want her to focus on her studies." There have been actors who have debuted at a young age, but most today want to just enjoy college life or first gain technical expertise before deciding to face the camera. Parenting pressures are very real today, and such baseless rumors do nothing to ease the task for a parent. So we hope Sachin wasn't too annoyed. With that story, it's a wrap on this episode. You guys keep watching 9xe.com the show. Log on to our site 9xe.com or our YouTube channel, or follow us at 9xe the show and write to us at facebook.com/9xe. Also, if you've not downloaded the free 9xe app, do it right now and all your wishes will come true. Maybe. But get the app, it's pretty cool. I'll see you on Monday now, and before I go, here's a moment worth 9xe frames.
So let me first introduce the heartthrob of the country, the heartthrob of Bandra, the sexiest man in Bandra, Karan Johar. And now I'll call the second most popular man in in the film, in Bandra, Johnny Balraj, Ranbir Kapoor. That's how he is introduced in the film as well. So that's how he fumbles into the film.